Thanksgiving! Yay, this is a long weekend for us here, the one living in Canada. Well, to those who are new on our page, my name is Melissa. I am originally from the Philippines and then now living in Canada. We don't have Thanksgiving in the Philippines, but we have something we call fiesta. And the funny thing is, it's almost fall on the same date while
Uh,
Canada is celebrating Thanksgiving. So while we are celebrating Thanksgiving here in Canada, back in the Philippines, we are also celebrating a feast. It's giving thanks as well. You know, Philippines is a very religious country, right? So we are celebrating there the giving thanks to our Nuestra Señora del Pilar. That's one of our saints. So while we are having celebration here, we are also having celebrations back in the Philippines almost at the same time, which is so nice.
oh,
And
that's
yeah,
amazing.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, to those who are actually who are wanting to start your own business, whether it's traditional, whether it's digital, you know the first thing that you have to learn is your abundance mindset.
Wow, so true.
Right? But how are we going to do that? You know, it's tough, especially when you're always looking on not always looking, but you always see that not the reality, but you're always looking for the scarcity, for what you lack. It's hard to get that momentum wherein how are you going to feel that joy if you know you are on the tough days? How are you, Balkisu?
I know. it's it could be this conversation could be heavy, it could be light. It depends on how you want to take it, right? And for those, just as Melissa introduced herself, those who are watching here for the first time, I am Balki Su. I am a mom, I'm a wife, a trained social worker, and I live here in Calgary, Canada, originally from Sierra Leone. It's been such a blessing to be here and talking about gratefulness and being thankful for the little things. It could be really hard when things are not working the way that it's supposed to be working, and that's what we just want to focus on today. Being grateful, even when things don't seem to work out. Okay, even when things don't seem to be going well, how do you feel? As a person of faith, it says, give thanks in everything. That's what God's word says. In everything, give thanks. Sometimes things might not seem like they're working. Sometimes things might not feel that they're working. But believe that everything is working for your good. Everything is working for your good. What you might see as a disadvantage at this moment might be you being prepared for something bigger and something greater. So, irrespective of where you are at the stage, irrespective of what you're doing at the stage, it might be your business, it might be family issues, it might be anything. If it seems as if things are not working the way that you're supposed to be, just have a grateful heart. I'm telling you, things will turn around. Everything in our life are aligned to work out for us. Nothing is an accident, nothing is a chance. Even you watching this today, if you're watching the replay or you're watching live, for those that are watching live wherever you're from, Canada, you're watching from England, you're watching from the US, it is for a reason. So be thankful that you're even seeing us today. Be thankful even when you have those family members that you don't choose your family, right? They choose you. Even when you have those family members that are like, why are they here? What a game! You have those barbecue moments. You have those not lunch gatherings. You know, but there's just one person that just rubs you off the wrong way. Be thankful. Be grateful. Because seriously, because you know what I think about. Sometimes what we're praying for, sometimes we pray for patience or we pray for love. When you get love back from people, when you show love, it's easy to be
Mm.
thankful. But when you have to love somebody in spite of, you know what happens? It's harder. It's only the grace of God that can help you. When somebody has hurt you so, so bad, and you have to love them in spite of despite what they've done to you. That's the hardest part. You cannot pray to ask for love and not be tested. You need to for you to have a testimony, you have to have a test. You cannot pray for patience without being tested with patience. It's not just patience is not just you're not gonna get that virtue without you going through the grind. So be thankful, people, no matter what it is. Everything in our life is for a reason and it's for a purpose, right?
Yeah, that is right.
Right?
You know, just driving here to work because, like me, aside from this hustle, the online business that we have, me and my husband is a full service restaurant as well. This season is actually busy for us because it's harvest season for the farmers. So it's not a chaos, but yes, it's work hard, but of course it's money. So we're not complaining on that, right? And coming here to work, my husband is already like not complaining but whining to how much stuff he has to do still. Like I have to do this, I have to do that, and I have to do this, like that. And of course, we notice both of us, we notice that our words are on that side already. And then we switch it up. And I said, don't you feel lucky because you were still able to do that? Like you're healthy enough to carry all those chores that we have to do. Imagine how many people are like wanting to do what you want, but they cannot do because of health issue, right? So those little things that we easily like taken for granted, those are the ones that we missed out. I read something that what's this little things or little hole can sink a great big ship, right? So don't mislook
Mm.
those little things because those are the one who's going to help you in the end. Little things in life matters. Before I started this online business, I'm like I mislook at those little things, you know. But now because your mindset shifts, even a little walk in the park with your family, the breeze right now of the nature while you're walking because you could see the autumn leaves that you don't appreciate before, you appreciate that now. You call us crazy, but you're being more appreciative now once you change your mindset. Before we started this podcast, this live, I was invited to attend an informal meeting of digital business owners because we have a current promo right now, right? This month of October. If you are looking to
Yeah.
start an online business, this is the perfect time because we have lots to offer to you. That is not being offered before. So now we always say now is the perfect time, but today is like
Yep.
special. Today is the
It
bonus.
is.
Today is the bonus
It
month. So
is
yes,
amazing.
so if you are looking for like don't those who are sitting and then still thinking of whether this business is for you, start now because we are offering such a good offer for you right now. It's limited. It's only this October. So while I am attending on that not training but the meeting, right? So it was led by a coach. Coach, you have a lot of responsibility because you will have a great team. Right now we are a mentor, but we are also trained to be a coach. And I am watching her and I said, "Oh my God, am I going to be able to take care of my growing team?" That is what I am thinking. I said, "I don't think I can do what she can do." So I am doubting, I'm starting to doubt myself, right? And then I switched my mind and I said, "You know what? Compare yourself when you started this business. You don't know nothing. So you just have to enjoy the journey and trust in him." Because like Balkiso, what you said, you never see this for a reason. There is something definitely along the way why you find this business. What is your purpose? You just have to keep the faith. That is the reason why we call this podcast Stepping Out in Faith, because there are so many achievements that we have right now that we haven't done before. You just have to trust yourself and trust what's meant for you. You just always have to look at it. If you are doubting that, how am I going to do that? Believe me, you can do it. You just
Yeah.
have to be thankful. You have to change your mindset. You always have to think that you are born with it.
Yeah. It's so true. Like, I feel today, most particularly, I feel at peace. Like, I really feel at peace. And I'm just enjoying every moment. You know, sometimes you get this busyness and there's just this heavy weight on you, and you're thinking, okay, things are not working the way they're supposed to, things are not going the way they're supposed to, and you're thinking doing A, doing B, doing C. But just sitting down as you talk, I just have this sense of peace within myself that, you know what, I am where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for that. It might not be where I want to be, where I'm aiming to be, but at this moment, I am present. I have a roof over my head. I started something just about 2 weeks ago that it's also within my field. I'll talk about that later as things go. But I'm really grateful for that because if it was 2 years ago that I went into this, maybe if I had sought that opportunity, I would not have achieved it. It would not have been the perfect moment for me. But the fact that I waited all these years and I was able to tap into something like this, that I am doing it and then I'm being paid for it, and it's something that I love to do. It's amazing. Like, I cannot, and I'm really, 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 really grateful, and I'm really thankful. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. Sometimes you have to wait months, sometimes you have to wait years. But in your waiting moments, appreciate the journey. Be thankful for where you are at. Those little moments, because those are the times that I was a challenge. Like, I did this thing, and then I'm really not practicing what I did, and I was it for naught. But I had to go through all those challenges, through those ups, through those downs, through those valleys, and now I'm up in the mountain top, and I'm like, I am doing what I love. I am supporting people that gives me joy. There's a fulfillment to do it, and I'm being paid for it. What else can I? What else can you want? So if you woke up this morning, God is not done with you yet. If you're not dead, God is not done with you yet. There's more for you. So you're seeing us here not by chance. It's not by accident. If you have a purpose, that you are thinking of doing something, don't say no. I don't have enough. It's not enough. I want more. Yeah, you want more. But be grateful for the little things, and God will bless you with bigger things. Right?
That is so good. That is so good. Like if there are so many people who are actually more qualified than us, more educated, more talented, more skills, more experience. But you know what's the difference? We take action. We are the one who are stepping in there. Sometimes I am thinking, okay, there will be doubts, of course, not to take it. But it's like you do it, and what's the worst case that will happen? If you ask something for a favor, you ask away. The worst thing is they would say no. Okay, then go to your plan B, go to the second step, right? That is actually what I have learned this time. Do not waste any time. If you have an idea, do it. If you want to ask somebody, ask. There's nothing wrong with what you are going to do. If you are scared on what people are going to tell you, come on, they're not the ones paying your bills. You're not stepping out on stepping in them. So if you are still doing the right things for your family, for your loved ones, and if you know that there's nothing wrong with what you're going to do, just do it. It action is really like the first step that you have to do, because if let's face it, right? Let's face reality. The life that you have, the life that you wanted to have, is not coming down and knock on your door. You also have to look for it and work for it.
Yes.
That is what, yeah, you and me, we find what we want, but we are not actually telling you to, like, okay, find your passion and then start from it. No, because what if you are passionate on doing this, but no money there yet?
Yeah.
So it would be tough for you. So do not leave what you are currently doing right now. If you are on your 9 to 5, your 9 to 5 is the one who's going to finance the side hustle that you really wanted. You will only quit your 9 to 5 if you know that your side hustle is doing more than, is making more than with what you are earning from your 9 to 5. Then you would ask, there is a millionaire. He was asked, they said, you have lots of money already. Why you don't stop working? And the millionaire said, because I love what I do.
Yes.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
Right? So no one can stop me because I love what I am doing. So when you
Exactly.
really find you're passionate about and it's making money, I'm happy for you.
I
But you have to
know.
be right.
I know, right? And that's such a good point. When you are passionate, when you love, you have a purpose, you know why you're here. Money is not everything, though money does a lot of things. Because now you have that ability with abundance, abundant wealth to help and to support others, to help others bring their own dreams into reality. Like I can, that fulfillment for me that I get out of it, I cannot explain it. I cannot explain it. Because when you have that, it's a matter of giving back to others. It's not a matter of just stop keeping it all for yourself. You're there not only to serve, but also to give back. So for those that are listening, I know sometimes life can be tough, life can be hard, and you think that things are not working the way it's supposed to work. There is a song that we sing sometimes in church. He say, "Even though I don't see that you working, even though I don't feel that you working, you never stop working." He never stops. God never stops. So even in times when the storm is there, no matter what you're going through, no matter what the situation is, no matter what it is, be grateful for those little moments because you are meant to be a testament to others. Without a test, you cannot have a testimony. So this Thanksgiving, for those who are out there that are celebrating Thanksgiving with your family, you have a family, some people don't. Be grateful for those moments. Even if you have a family member you might not want it there. Be grateful for those moments. You woke up this morning. Be grateful for those moments that you're alive. You have breath. The fact that you're able to speak. Be thankful because there's some people who cannot utter a word. The fact that you're able to see. Be thankful because there are people that are blind. No matter what your situation is, be grateful because a grateful heart is a thankful heart and it takes you far and you'll see things in a different light because you're meant for more. You're meant for more no matter what your situation. Embrace it and be blessed this Thanksgiving. Any last word to our viewers before we end?
Last word, no, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. Do not be appreciative. Be like what you mentioned. The moment that you wake up in the morning and then you could still move your body, you're healthy. That's already a blessing that
Yes.
you have given that chance. So this Thanksgiving, like Palkiso said, yeah, appreciate everything, and then everything will be like you might feel what Balkisu feeling right now, that peace that you have, and you said you cannot explain it.
Yeah.
I understand that. I super understand that because I have those moments as well. So, yes. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving. We'll
Thanksgiving.
continue to
Don't
you.
leave for those that are eating the turkey. Don't let that turkey. Be. How would I say? Be gracious to the turkey. Until next week, step out in faith and feel free to share this podcast to anyone that you think this will be a blessing to. We love you and God bless.